Natalia Milko is raising her 11-year-old grandson Petrick on her own.
He looks like my daughter, and my daughter looked like me. We're a family, aren't we, sweetheart?
Petrick's parents were killed a year and a half ago in Russian-occupied Aleshki in Ukraine's southern Kherson region. Natalia found the bodies of her daughter and son-in-law near their home.
I turned back and my heart stopped. Toля was laying by the fence. Then I turned my head and saw my child sitting there, her head covered with her hands. She had frozen like that. And there was a drone crater nearby. That's how I found them. I did not tell Petrick anything.
Natalia says Russian occupation authorities later tried to take Petrick away from her. She fled with her grandson to Ukrainian-controlled territory. Only recently did she tell him that his parents were dead.
And he said to me, "Grandma, I know. He's a smart boy." I told him, "Petrick, forgive me. I will never lie to you again." But I was afraid he would be devastated.
After initially living in a shelter for displaced Ukrainians, Natalia and Petrick moved here, to Hansen Village, outside Kyiv.
Petrick had the first reaction. "Grandma, it's so beautiful here. I like it so much. For children, it's wonderful here."
3 years ago, Dell Loy Hansen, an American real estate developer and philanthropist, began developing the community. He has spent more than $140 million on housing and support for Ukrainians.
I had never been to Ukraine and had no connection with Ukraine before the war, but in February, when I watched the graphic images on TV of millions fleeing this horrible attack on Ukraine, I reached out to a friend who had been in Ukraine and asked how I'd be able to go there and see what I could do to help.
Today, some 2,000 displaced Ukrainians live here, many from regions devastated or occupied by Russia. The community includes a kindergarten, medical care, sports facilities, playgrounds, and even a summer swimming pool. Families can live here rent-free for up to 5 years, paying only their utilities.
Our mission is not to keep people dependent on humanitarian assistance, but to give them a chance to rebuild their lives.
For Vitaly Atamanchuk, Hansen Village offers something he and his family had been missing for years: a safe home. Originally from Donetsk, Vitaly says he spent 7 years in Russian captivity because of his pro-Ukrainian position.
They took the bag off my head. My son was lying on the floor. They were kicking him. And they told me, "If you don't tell us what we need, we'll hang your wife and son and cut and beat them until you tell us what we need."
After 7 years in captivity and the loss of his son, Vitaly says his remaining family finally has a home and a sense of security again.
My wife and I sleep here in this room. Here's the wardrobe, the nightstands. It's cozy. Everything is good.
Hansen lives in Utah, thousands of miles away, but regularly comes to Ukraine. He meets the families living here and says the project has become much more than providing housing.
The only reason I'm in Ukraine is to feel what these people feel and make sure that I'm doing everything in my power to restore their dignity. It was never about building homes. It was always about how can I do whatever I need to do to restore their dignity that was so unjustly taken away.
A new school for 1,000 students is being built next to the residential complex, with instruction planned in English. Independence Avenue Media, Kyiv, Ukraine.